So as we discussed, you went viral on TikTok with your conspiracy chart. For anyone who hasn't seen it, it's basically like it's like a pyramid, isn't it, of all the conspiracies that are out there, and
It is an inverted triangle.
Sorry, an upside down pyramid, inverted triangle, yeah. And it's got all the conspiracies on there, ranging from some that may possibly be true all the way to totally out there, completely not true at all. So where did the original idea come for that?
I've had to say this story a few times now, and I feel more and more ridiculous every time I do. But I was talking to a boy on Tinder, and and we were having a conversation about conspiracy theories. And I was just like, you know what? Like, these are not all the same. Like, I don't like having to say that like reptiles control the world is the same as JFK, is the same as like Denver Airport, is the same as like Tuskegee. Like they need different names, but they don't have them. And I just was supposed to be writing an essay, and instead I just like drew it down on a piece of paper. Sent that to like a couple of my friends who were like, that's really cool, like good job, I'm proud of you. And then I posted it online, and the world kind of lost its mind for a few days.
Oh my words, they really did. I mean, I love it. I mean, you've got so many conspiracies in there. Did you have to do any like additional research to get all the conspiracies on there, or were you aware of all of them already, the ones that you put in there?
Oh, I definitely do extra research.
You did extra research.
And like people would chime in. The original one, it's much smaller. It's up on my wall, but it's like there weren't that many, certainly as in like the colorful one that everyone's seen at this point. But like the original one, it was much looser with just kind of like an example or two in each section, like a few examples in each section. And then I like really started doing research. And once I started taking it actually seriously, and I realized that people were finding it helpful as a way to think about conspiracies, I started researching and like consulting other people on where they thought things should be. And, you know, I certainly wasn't like an expert going to be like, this is the definitive list of conspiracies.
Well, you're an expert now, I think, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So with your background in climate science and stuff like that, obviously the global warming and all of that sort of thing, that's in a bit of contention, is it, with a lot of people? Some people don't believe, so it's kind of a mild conspiracy. How does that tie into it as well? Like, do you come across that quite a lot?
It's, yes, global warming as like a hoax, as like a, you know, Bill Gates wants there to be like global warming kind of idea, but really it's the science denial as a whole that I think I come across, and it takes whichever form. But once somebody like subscribes to one form of science denial, they're far more likely to just get on board with any other. So yes, I constantly get like, oh, she's a climate scientist, so we can't trust her, which I love. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. You call me a climate scientist? And I definitely see an intersection, and I see an intersection moving forward a lot too. Like in the near future, I think there's going to be an even larger intersection between the two.
Yeah,